Africa is a continent significantly affected by colonialism, but the impacts of neo-colonialism has further devastated the continent's socio-economic and political condition. Consequently, despite their strong struggle to attain Agenda 2063, many African countries have fallen prey to the national interests of global powers of the Western Bloc. These powers have also been interfering with the growth and development models of the continent's states, thereby diminishing the Pan-African ideals. Talking to ETV English on averting external interference for a peaceful, more united and prosperous Africa, Angolan ambassador to Ethiopia Francesco Jose da Cruz says Africa shall stand up for maintaining its freedom from new forms of colonialism. Africa is committed to find African solutions to African problems, he underscored.
It's up now to member states to be fully engaged on those principles and contribute to achieve such goals. We need to take ownership of our future, and that's the major effort of the African Union as we know it today, and as we move forward in implementing Agenda 2063. Everything is on our hands, and we need to stand up for our freedom, for our sovereignty, and make sure that we are really committed to find African solutions to African problems, explore opportunities to cooperate more among our fellow Africans for the benefit of the continent.
Emphasizing the responsibility each nation can play, the ambassador said countries shall follow Angola's path in finding solutions. Angola has been closely following up and actively working for the peace and stability of the Central African Republic.
Getting involved in peace and stability efforts in the continent play an important role in our region. And very engaged in supporting the Central African Republic to achieve peace and stability and national reconciliation. So we think as a country we have the responsibility of being active in the African Union agenda of silencing the guns in the continent. And we will continue to do our best as part of our foreign policy in the African continent and in the world.
He urged states to take ownership in this endeavor through the African Union. This, he said, is the right path to finding solutions to Africa's problems and fend off foreign interference.
We work to defend our interests as countries, as a continent, and that we should really emphasize the need to find African solutions to African problems, because that's the only way that we can find sustainable ways of addressing the challenges we face as a continent in terms of peace and stability, in terms of economic development and empowering our populations.
Reacting on the carrot and stick coercive diplomacy being rather shamelessly applied by superpowers on African states, Ambassador da Cruz said what Africa needs is cooperation for mutual benefits, not to be vested upon others' interests.
We'll send a strong message to our international partners that they need to deal us on equal footing, and that we are willing to work with them for mutual benefit.
As Ethiopia is currently fighting the war against proxy colonialism, Angola and other member states shall continue fighting Africa's old space in the international arena, the ambassador said.
We had to fight colonialism. We had to fight to have our own space in an international arena, and we should continue to do so as we evolve as humanity, as we play an important role for the well-being of the international community.